Are you seeking profound change in your life? Dive into the wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that has transformed countless lives for centuries. Here are 10 Stoic pieces of advice that can revolutionize your life. World Stoic philosophy emerges as a beacon of wisdom, offering deep and practical guidance to shape the mind and transform life. The Stoic principles formulated by renowned thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius transcend mere theory and become a guide to navigate daily challenges, helping us find the long-sought inner peace and strength to face adversity. This narrative delves into the universe of these transformative pieces of advice whose practice can revolutionize your personal journey. 1. Acceptance of the uncontrollable. Maria, a woman plagued by ceaseless worries about the future, discovered the transformative power of Stoic acceptance. Instead of battling against the currents of uncontrollable circumstances, she embraced the Stoic perspective of discerning between what is within and beyond her control. This simple shift in mindset brought immense relief, freeing energy once wasted on fruitless anxieties. By internalizing the notion that there are events beyond our sphere of influence, Maria learned to direct her attention and efforts towards what she could shape. This practice not only helped her reduce stress, but also cultivated a sense of inner calm in the face of uncertainties. 2. Equanimity and adversities. Pedro, an individual who found himself engulfed in a devastating professional setback, discovered that Stoic lessons on equanimity were a lighthouse in the storm. Understanding that adversities are an inherent part of life, he no longer succumbed to the overwhelming sadness that used to engulf him. Inspired by Stoic teachings, Pedro embraced the view that difficulties can be met with a serene and tranquil mind. This didn't mean he ignored his emotions, rather he learned not to be ruled by them. The daily practice of maintaining emotional balance, even in the face of intense adversity, enabled him to retain his clarity, making informed and constructive decisions rather than impulsive reactions. Equanimity for Pedro became an inner compass, guiding him through the storms and helping him emerge stronger and more resilient on the other side. 3. Finding value in difficulties. Carla's life was punctuated by challenges that seemed insurmountable. However, just as a diamond is formed under pressure, she discovered that difficulties could be opportunities for growth and inner strengthening. Inspired by Stoic principles, Carla began to view obstacles not as insurmountable hurdles, but as steps on the ladder of self-development. Each challenge overcome became an opportunity to enhance virtues like patience, courage, and perseverance. Adversity ceased to be seen as a force to be feared and began to be recognized as a valuable teacher, a vehicle for self-transformation. Through this lens, Carla found motivation to confront difficulties with a renewed sense of purpose and determination, cultivating a mindset that propelled her forward, even when the path seemed steep and thorny. 4. Mastering self-control. Antonio was known for his impulsive reactions and outbursts of anger in the face of life's provocations. However, he embarked on a journey of self-transformation, seeking Stoic teachings as his guide. Stoic philosophy offered him the tool of emotional self-mastery. Instead of being dominated by his emotions, he learned to pause and evaluate his responses before acting. This practice brought a new dimension to his life, allowing him to step back from impulsive reactions that often exacerbated challenging situations. Over time, Antonio developed the ability to observe his emotions with a more objective perspective, questioning their origin and impact. This not only improved his interpersonal relationships, but also nurtured a more harmonious relationship with himself. Self-control, which he learned to cultivate through Stoic teachings, became a beacon of stability amidst the tempest of emotions, enabling him to navigate with wisdom and clarity through life's ups and downs. 5. Focus on the essence. Larissa used to find herself caught in a cycle of constantly seeking external validation. She realized her self-esteem was tied to how others perceived her. However, upon studying Stoic philosophy, she found a new perspective. Stoic teachings encouraged her to redirect her attention inward, cultivating virtues and qualities that were intrinsic to herself. The practice of self-sufficiency and self-acceptance became a turning point in her life. Larissa realized her value wasn't rooted in others' opinions, but in her integrity and personal authenticity. Over time, she developed a deep connection with her own virtues and virtuousness. This shift in focus not only liberated Larissa from the prison of incessant external validation seeking, but also empowered her internally, allowing her to become a more confident and authentic version of herself. Geek's wisdom and choices. Matthias often found himself paralyzed by the choices life presented. Decisions, from the small to the significant, were sources of constant anxiety. However, inspired by Stoic philosophy, 6. He began to approach his choices with greater wisdom and tranquility. Stoic principles taught him the importance of reflection and careful consideration before taking action. By pondering what was truly important and aligned with his values, Matthias found an inner compass for decision-making. He no longer let external opinions or momentary pressures guide him. Instead, he relied on his own wisdom and discernment, allowing his choices to reflect his long-term vision and authentic goals. This shift not only reduced the anxiety that often accompanied his decisions, but also brought a sense of confidence and personal authority to his life. 7. The art of detachment. Juliana always struggled with letting go of material possessions. Her belongings held deep emotional meaning, and she found herself accumulating more than she needed. Stoic philosophy came as a breath of fresh air, offering her a new perspective on the value of things. By internalizing the Stoic principle that possessions are ephemeral and transient, Juliana began to practice conscious detachment. She found herself liberated from the burden of excess and discovered a new freedom and simplicity. She learned to value experiences and relationships over material objects. Over time, this detachment not only brought a sense of lightness to her life, but also helped her connect more deeply with the present moment and find joy in the simple things of life. 8. Gratitude for the present. Andrea often found herself trapped in thoughts about the past or anxious about the future. The present was held hostage by her worries and expectations. Stoic philosophy invited her to change this dynamic through the practice of mindfulness and cherishing the present moment. Andrea began to notice the small joys that used to go unnoticed. She learned to appreciate the beauty of simple things, from a sunrise to a friendly conversation. This practice not only brought more joy and gratitude to her daily life, but also helped reduce the anxiety and stress that often stemmed from worrying about what's already past or what's yet to come. 9. The humility of limited knowledge. Raphael was a dedicated student, but often felt overwhelmed by the vastness of knowledge and his own limitation. In fully grasping its Stoic philosophy brought him relief and a new perspective. Embracing Stoic humility, he learned to accept that in the grand scheme of things, there will always be much he doesn't know. Instead of feeling discouraged by his limitation, Raphael came to feel motivated by his continuous pursuit of knowledge. He found gratitude for every opportunity to learn, regardless of how small or extensive. This shift in perspective not only freed him from the self-imposed pressure to know everything, but also encouraged him to engage in continuous learning with a humble and open spirit. Unity with nature. Isabella always yearned for a deeper connection with the world around her. Stoic principles inspired her to see herself as an integral part of the cosmos, interconnected with all things. 10. This newfound understanding brought a sense of belonging and meaning to her life. Isabella realized that her actions rippled beyond herself, affecting the world around her. Realization prompted her to act more mindfully and compassionately, not only towards others, but also towards the environment. By Cultivating awareness of her connection to nature and humanity, Isabella found a renewed source of purpose and direction in her life. As these stories intertwine with Stoic principles, it becomes evident that these pieces of advice are not mere abstract theories, but guidelines for concrete action and deep reflection. Stoic advice is an invitation to ongoing practice, a journey towards self-evolution and self-discovery. By internalizing these pieces of advice and applying them in your own life, you embark on a path of personal growth, cultivating the serenity, resilience, and Stoic wisdom that can revolutionize how you face challenges, find meaning in life, and build a solid foundation for inner transformation. Thank you all for joining us on this journey into History in a Mind channel. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Until next time, stay stoic, stay mindful, and stay true to yourselves. Take care. Thank you all for joining us on this journey into History of Mind channel. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Until next time, stay stoic, stay mindful, and stay true to yourselves. Take care.